effort to, you know,
Yeah,
it's just
heavy metal.
If it sounds good,
Melodic though, it's gotta be.
it
Gotta
does.
yeah, you gotta.
I'm never gonna be the the growling, you know.
Machine Gun Rock. Yeah, no, I'm not.
It's just, you know, I like to be able to move to it, not just bang my head,
Yeah.
but you know, kind of have a little bit of a groove, and that's one thing I love about Rancid. Even going back to like Operation Ivy with all that stuff, they always seem to have a groove, and no effects, and Goldfinger is.
Oh yeah, that's
and I had
awesome.
to call you because I was like, who in the world
where-
are these guys? And I texted you and said, who in the world are these people?
Yeah, I'd never heard of him before. Now
You gave me like a little bit. You knew. You said I think he's produced some stuff.
It's been a while, but yeah,
you told me whatever about the Used. I think you said he produced for the Used or something. But I dug it up, found it, and that's one of my heavy rotation bands now. The Interrupters. Listen to a lot of
very
that.
upbeat, kind of modern day ska. Just teenage angst, but without so much angst. Just more fun, upbeat. You know, this is cool music. You know, like at a party you'd hear that and you say, "That's awesome music." You know. That's like the B-52s for me. I love bands like that. I mean,
B-52s.
Who would think, right? But what a band.
Unique.
Oh,
just
the diversity, but just
which is like the Ramones. You know.
Oh yeah.
Every once in a while, somebody comes out
with their own sound.
So awful, and usually not that popular. Maybe when they
when they first surfaced.
Ramones.
Right.
All those guys.
You know, I watched. Remember the Midnight Special show? Oh yeah, remember that? Okay. So and it was either Saturday night. It was a Saturday Night Live show. I got to back up. So it was a Saturday Night Live show. B-52s. It had to have been late '70s because I remember the skateboarding craze was happening, and they came on and played Rock Lobster. I mean, it was unbelievable. And I was like, oh, this is weird. My first impression, oh, this is weird. It's not cool. It's stupid. No. After a while,
it was in your head.
And then everyone's skating in the parks, and we're doing airs and inverts and flying to this music, and we're like, this is rad music. So it was so innovative and different that it
took a minute to.
It took a minute, and I knew a lot of people the next day at school. You hear, oh, do you see that on Saturday Night? Oh, a bunch of garbage. No, that's actually called music, and they invented something totally different and unique.
You just hadn't caught on to it yet.
You just haven't caught it right. And sometimes and for me, I got to be honest, it took a while for certain bands like that for me to like.
Absolutely.
And then I'm stuck. I just absolutely love them.
Well, I was telling you earlier, I remember seeing the video for Ruby Soho when I was all Motley Crue and you know.
You were stuck in that metal.
Here all of a sudden are these guys with mohawks. You know, they're not dressed in leather, and you know, I didn't know what to think about it. So those guys don't look right. You know, it's music. Who cares how they look? But
that's right.
That was kind of my attitude. And now, flash forward 20 some odd years. Oh gosh, 40.
Yeah, right.
Years ahead.
Yeah, could be 30.
And I have gone back from, like you said, Blink-182. You know, going back through their influences, and Tim Armstrong is just amazing to me. The people he's worked with, I don't think people realize what all this guy has done. And for Pink to say, because the girl from Four Non Blondes wrote and produced her big breakthrough, Jagged Little Pill. That was Alanis.
That was last percent, yeah.
Misunderstood. Okay. Was Pink's big breakthrough
album,
back in the day,
and
that was the girl from Four Non Blondes.
Yeah, everybody's helping everybody and interfacing.
And so coming up on her next one, she could have pretty much done what she wanted to, or even she tagged Tim Armstrong to come write and produce her next one, right with her. So that was kind of the first time I'd heard of him and related it to
people you knew.
So going back, that's really caught me. And they've got their bass player is just, he's incredible. He plays with a pick a lot, and he's something else. But
music. There's a lot of different genres that people really don't tap into. They get stuck in one category, and you really shouldn't, especially if you're a drummer or a musician, or guitarist.
Because it all adds to your palate.
That's right. That's right. Your toolbox gets thicker. It's deeper. Playing today, I used to play a double bass kit. I used to have Tom.
Your double bass was on time too.
And I use a double bass pedal. That's fine. I mean, the kit looks better, I think, with a single kick.
I do too. I kind of like this thing.
But then the metal bands, they gotta have the double bass, you know. So it's amazing how much that has. That's all from the '80s, '90s, and now here we are in 2021.
Yeah.
It'll be 22
And
soon.
have you noticed how drum kits change? We went through a period where it was 3 up, 2 down,
Yep.
1 bass. That was real popular for a
Mhm.
while with 3 up. Of course, in the '80s, it was 2, 2, 2.
Right, like the
You
Tommy
know,
Aldridge. 2,
yeah.
2, 2. Right.
Tommy Lee,
Yep.
Tommy Aldridge.
Yep, exactly.
Right at that point, Tommy
That's
Lee
it.
was doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
And now we're pretty much 1 up, 1 down, 1 up, 2 down.
Like the John Bonham style, whether it's 1 floor
You
tom
know,
or 2.
that's kind of where it's at right now.
Oh,
but
yeah, like that.
it changes.
Keeps evolving, yeah.
They evolve, but it's like when one drummer picks up, like when Travis Barker came out with that low flat tom.
Yeah, yep.
I kept
Like, how do you?
catching myself.
And it's
Is
like
there
down
a
here.
tom
It's
there,
down.
or
It's
is
down,
it just?
yeah, your bass drum's even higher than the tom
Yeah,
down here.
yeah.
But
And,
because he's playing so fast, it's almost like
Right,
He's just
and
like
they're
he's just brushing the top
level,
of the head. Yeah,
you know, and that kind of drum.
high cymbals and stuff.
Wow, that
And it's rocking too, and it's very simplistic, but you can bash away on something like that.
And-
And that's what I did too. I lowered my toms.
And oh man,
I love
you're a bigger guy than me, so
Yeah, I've
I'm
got
kind
long
of
arms
spread
on it.
out
Yeah.
on it. But yeah, I mean, I love the low toms as opposed to how you have
Yeah,
them
way
over
up
there.
here,
I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
That's because to me, that's more in
yeah, it's more
my groove
comfortable.
of where it would be at. Because the roto toms would go up.
Yeah, Rototoms back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
I never owned a pair, but I've had a
Oh,
friend that
I
a
had
pair.
the 3, the
You
8,
could-
10, and 12.
Yeah, the high pitched ones where you can tune them, and
Yeah.
those were awesome.
Alex Van Halen, the video for Jump.
Oh yeah, those were
His
Rototoms.
whole kit.
And Terry Bozzio from
He-
Missing Persons, same
He
thing.
played a lot of roto
I have
toms.
seen them many times. Yeah.
But I
Right.
love Alex's kit with
Yeah.
all, what a classic video.
Oh yeah.
But
And
then-
that guy went through a lot of different drum.
He
changes.
did.
Even when Sammy Hagar came in, he came out with the electronic pads
I
with all the
I
octavons in
always
front
felt
of
like
it.
Alex
It's like,
maybe didn't get all the credit. I mean, and he's a revered
sure,
drummer.
we always,
but I always
think
felt
John
like
Bonham and Neil
he
Peart,
didn't get
and then he's
as
somewhere
much
in there.
recognition
He's
'cause
definitely close.
Alex is a monster.
Oh, the albums that they've produced. Are
And is there a
insane.
more recognizable snare sound?
The Ludwig sound that he has
That
is
snare
so solid.
that he's got. I mean,
so solid.
And it's been there forever. And I know I saw, I can't remember, probably a Modern Drummer article, but he recorded with, in the early days anyway, he recorded with the stage kit.
Yeah,
With the chain together bass drums.
Yeah, with
and
the fire extinguishers,
all,
all that. Yeah,
he recorded with
yeah.
that.
It went from
You know.
rehearsal gig right to stage, back to rehearsal. Yeah, there was no
That was pretty cool.
no switching
So,
out. Yeah.
that band.
Oh yeah, no, they were
Made a
authentic. Now
big
that's when you
difference
talk
for
about.
me.
Let's go back to L.A. I went to the Coliseum in 1977, 77 or 78. I can't remember. It's one of those years when the Van Halen 2 album just came out. And it was the World Music Festival. That's what they called it. It was a 3-day event. Everybody was there. The day I was there, Toto was there, April Wine, Aerosmith. I mean, Van Halen. The list goes on. And it was unbelievable to watch Van Halen. Because the first album was just huge. The
Yeah.
second album was good.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought,
And
but
they
it-
kinda-
Dance the Night Away and, all that stuff.
It-
But it was good. It was good. But I got to see that tour live.
Yeah.
Insane.
Wow.
And then I saw several tours after that.
I think
Including
Diver
the
Down
Sammy
was
years.
the first time
Oh,
I
really?
saw Van
Okay. I
Halen.
never saw that tour.
Monsters of Rock, they were with Metallica.
And they played loud. I mean, they had 100 Marshall amps or whatever they brought. I mean, it was just unbelievably loud.
I can't remember who was with them besides Metallica, but they played at the Liberty Bowl, and it was.
Loud.
I got to see the first time I saw Metallica was opening for Ozzy, and this was before they got
Never saw
really.
Metallica,
This
but
was
they're-
before they got really big.
Yeah,
This is
they're
when
cool.
they were still underground and hardcore, and when Ozzy came out, their fans either stood up and turned their backs on him or walked out.
Wow. Disrespected Ozzy. Unreal.
Who
What's up with-
disrespects Ozzy?
That's
But that's
crazy.
how hardcore Metallica
Yeah, they were there
fans
for
were
Metallica.
at that
Yeah, I
point.
understand.
And,
but I don't
um,
understand.
Because
Yeah.
they were getting no respect from anywhere.
Ah,
You were not hearing Metallica.
They had to fight their
This
way.
was like back
Early.
Master of Puppets time.
Yeah, they were just-
Ride the Lightning, I think, was the But you know, I had tickets to Ozzy when Randy got killed. I'll never forget.
So you missed the show?
My mom picked me up at school. No, well, they postponed it. When I saw it, Brad Gillis
Was it
on
the Blizzard
guitar.
of Oz tour or the
Yeah, the Diary of a Madman. But you know, those albums were recorded like at the same time.
Yeah.
With Kerslick and Daisley and all that. But we pulled in at the Sonic after school. Mom took me to get something to eat or whatever, and it came over the radio that Randy Rhoads had just been killed.
That.
And I was so heartbroken.
Devil World.
But
It was a terrible day.
But that was the first of many Ozzy shows.
Oh yeah.
And it was still a great show.
I saw the No More
With,
Tears tour. That was insane.
I saw the No More
That
Tears.
was so great. And we've seen Randy Castillo, and again,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Randy. I mean,
but
unbelievable drummer.
Tommy Aldridge
Oh yeah.
on that Diary tour.
Unstoppable.
Wow, when he threw the sticks out and
Yeah, his drum solos were crazy.
I saw Black Oak